Hello, 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 everybody. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. Getting a few things set up right now. Hey, Le Cordon, shares artwork. How are you? Thanks for joining us. We have a couple things to talk about today. Hello, Robert. And hello, Suszaxo. Thanks for joining us. Just give it a couple minutes, see if we have some others join in. Hello, Casino Nelly. What's up, Sandy? And why not? Hello. Hello from Minnesota. What's up, Burnett? Thank you for joining us. I guess I'll start with the usual. My name is John. I am the founder of goimagine, and this is Office Hours. We are here to answer any questions you might have, talk goimagine, go through setup of goimagine, which oftentimes people have questions about. Just got a call happening. What's up, Pat Chance? Guy. Hello from Hauntingly Evil SFX. Evil SFX. What is that? I'm looking it up. Scary sound effects. What's up, Keith Knudsen from North Dakota? North Dakota. Are you close to Fargo, Keith? What's up, Shirley? So I guess I'll dive on in. If anybody here is new, please let us know. We always like to welcome new members onto goimagine. This is very much a meeting for new members as well, so we can answer any questions you have, go over setup, go over how things work. What's up, Linda? We did have a recent update that happened this week for Mosaic users. So if anyone here is on a Mosaic plan, we did have a small update that's going to be helping new users and going to be helping existing users, and is going to lead in some of the other updates we have going on. So let me go ahead and share my screen to show you what we have happening. So many of you are probably familiar with our featured product section. This featured product section exists both on the Mosaic side and on the marketplace side. So if I open up our test site, which is called Fancy Nancy, what you're going to see is when you open up the marketplace shop, which is goimagine.com/whatever your shop name is, you're going to see we have featured products right here, which are the products that you want to highlight within your shop. And these are the same products that appear on the homepage of your Mosaic shop right here. Now, what we've done is we've made it so that for especially newer Mosaic users, it's much easier to get started, because if there are no featured products, it will now show your product catalog. So it won't be blank. What was happening a lot was Mosaic users would set up, they'd add their logo, they'd add their banner, they would add their products, and then wonder why there was nothing on the homepage for their products. So as an example now, if I go into our dashboard, I'm going to go to our featured products, and I'm going to remove the 3 featured products we have here. So as if this was a brand new shop that didn't exist before, and we just set this up, what you're going to find now is if I refresh this, it's now showing the product catalog instead of just the featured products. So it's essentially just appearing something there to populate your Mosaic page if you don't put any featured products. So that's one thing we've done, and so far it's gotten a good response. I've even helped set up some new users on Mosaic and noticed right away that even if they didn't set up their goimagine, their products, their featured products, it's still going to populate their homepage. You can ignore some of the sample pictures here. This is just a test account, so none of these really these work well together. So that's one thing we've done with Mosaic. The other thing now is you're going to find that there's now an all products link on the homepage. We've often gotten people asking about like how to make it easy for people to just go straight to the product catalog. And now we have an all products link, which will go to essentially all the products, a search of just your list of products. Right now, it is sorted by relevancy and popularity. So you don't have the ability to sort the product list right now. It's automatically sorted by popularity based on, how many clicks, how many sales, how many views, all the different criteria that goes into determining the popularity of products. That's the current sort. But this leads me to the other thing we're developing right now. So before I jump off this, though, let me fix it. I'll go back to my featured products. I will add the few featured products that we want to put here. So we'll create it on. There we are. Just the newest ones I want to do. I'm on a small screen here. Save that. And now I've added the 3 products I needed. If I go back to the homepage for Fancy Nancy, and now it's just showing the featured products I want to show and not the entire product catalog. So that's the new design of this. Now, the other thing we're working on now is going to be a custom sort, which is going to allow users to sort how things come up in your all products list or in your products list here in the marketplace shop. So this function that we're working on now is going to allow you to custom sort it. And the way it's going to work, if I go into our board here, I have some screenshots I'll show you. We're working on a bunch of different things. Here it is. There's going to be a drag and drop on the product catalog, and then there's also going to be a button that says back to top or put product on the top, move to top. So that's going to allow you to organize your product catalog in the order you want. So right now, by default, if I go to my product catalog, it's sorted by newest first. You can see that it's automatically sorted by newest first. What we're adding is a drag and drop here so you can move them similar to how in the product archive, in the featured products, you can organize them like this in the order you want. The same will exist in the product catalog. And then there'll be a button that says move to top. So if you're on, let's say, page 3 or 4, and you want to move a product higher up, you can click move to top, and it will automatically move it to the top. So that's how we're going to give people the ability to then sort the product catalog. And then when you go to the search for all products on Mosaic, this will then be set to custom so that by default, it'll show whatever order you wanted to show it in. It won't be showed in the order that is popularity. Same is true for the marketplace shop. Instead of being sorted automatically by popularity, it'll be sorted automatically by custom, which is essentially the order in which you decided you want your products to show. So that's coming as well. That's in testing right now to allow people to do that. Let me see if we have any questions. Yeah, so Casino Nelly, yeah, so all products will show up, or at least the first 12. It's not going to be every product you have, because if you had 1,000 products, you wouldn't want those all to appear just as a big line on your homepage. Instead, it's going to show the first 12 for your product catalog, and then there's also going to be the button, or there is now the button for all products. So if they click that, it will then go to your whole product catalog. But on the homepage, it'll show the first 12 of your product catalog, and then have the button for all products to then extend further. Crazy Cat Ladies, is it possible to have a way to see what people left in the cart? Not yet. That's something that I know people have asked for and we want to work towards. For Mosaic customers, how about a step-by-step instructions of how to change domains to GI? Charles, are you asking instructions on how to transfer a domain or connect a domain? So we do have a help article specific to custom domains. And it walks through the custom domain setup where you have to go through certain steps. The big thing here is updating your name servers. And I know that can be a little confusing to people because name servers are a little bit of tech jargon, right? What are name servers? Why do I need these name servers? But depending on your domain registrar, they're all different in terms of where you change or how you change your name servers. So we do link to some popular articles here, GoDaddy, on how to change your name servers. There's a step-by-step guide. When it comes to like Namecheap, we link to that as well. Oh, of course, they changed their link. So whenever one of the, we'll have to, let me see here. Namecheap. Set name. They must have changed the link. How to change DNS for domain. Looks like Namecheap is down. That's not us. Oh wow, Namecheap is having issues. So that link probably does work. It's just that it's their knowledge base is not working. Or is their website not working? It's not opening up. In any case, that's not us. That is. Yeah, it looks like Namecheap is down. And then we have Google domains here, which is the help article leading to Google and how to set those. I'm curious what's going on with Namecheap right now. They're pretty popular. They're down. They are down right now. Interesting. Well, hopefully they figure that out quickly. Keith, is it possible to have featured products show when someone searches by shop name? It's something we can look into. Right now, our native search within goimagine is by popularity. So if you do search a shop name, we'll use Shirley's shop as an example. If I were to search Wild Gatherings, it's going to sort by popularity, in which case with Shirley, it'll be all of the Wild Gatherings products searched by the relevance of Wild Gatherings. I know what you're saying. You want to be able to dictate as a user that featured products would show up on top if they search your shop, which is something we can look into. Right now, it's sort of by relevance and popularity. So the most popular items end up on the top. Shirley, you said right now all products in our marketplace shop takes us out of our shops and goes to general goimagine search results. So let's see here. Let me share my screen so I understand what you're saying, Shirley. Oh, hold on. So if I'm in, I'll use your shop as the example, Shirley. So if I go to Wild Gatherings, if I click on all products here, it should remain in your shop. So it's still showing all products, but it's still Wild Gathering shop. It still has your logo, your categories, your search bar. It only searches you. It only searches this shop. So Shirley, what do you mean by it takes you to goimagine search when you click all products? Or is this the button you have, you mean? No, that's still going to just Wild Gatherings. Mm-hmm. Sorry. Yeah, Saturday is National Handmade Day. In fact, I think Steph sent out a blast email to all of our customers and our sellers today advertising National Handmade Day, which is happening on Saturday. Yeah, Google domain is now Squarespace. We have to update that help article. You're right, Linda. Squarespace bought out Google domains. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me try that. Surely. Oh, surely, you're right. The Go Imagine shop does take you out of the. So if it's a marketplace shop and you click all products, it goes to Go Imagine search for all the products within that shop. But it takes you out of the micro store, we call it, which is the shop you have within the marketplace. Barbara asks, do we need to add all category to our category section on each product? I don't know, Barbara. Can you explain that further? Add an all category? And sure, the good question. How will that work with the custom search? Because it's definitely going to order the custom sort. Yeah, I know what you meant. Because it's definitely going to. I'll have to talk to the dev team about this. It's definitely going to, on the marketplace shops. If I go to your shop, surely. Ooh, fancy Nancy, hold on. Go Imagine. Eh. It's definitely going to organize this one that you're talking about. So this would be set to custom. When you click all products, which takes you to the basic search for all products, I'm wondering if we have to code it so that custom is sorted here as well for wild, in this case, wild gatherings. So to go to the custom sort. I'll have to talk to our dev team about how we'd address that one. Because I think we were first focused on the order within the homepage, which is here, which I think a lot of people are focused on when people scroll the homepage, how they have these products organized and ordered. Oh, so you created a browse all category and have to remember to use it on all my items. Yeah, surely. So you're talking about the marketplace. Yeah. So when it comes to the marketplace shop, we definitely can look into the all products on the marketplace side. On the Mosaic side, I think it's working correctly. Yeah, let me see that. Yeah, because I know on your Mosaic you have your own browse all products category. Yep, I see that right here, Shirley. Yeah, Sandy. So yeah, so many of you added your own all products category just so it's designed with the products you've selected, and also so it doesn't take you out of it doesn't take you out of the shop on the marketplace side, not on the Mosaic side. I know on the Mosaic side we had the browse all products uh, on the hamburger menu, not on the horizontal menu. I know that's why some people like Shirley added your own category because you use the horizontal menu, so you have your browse all products section there as well. Yeah, I mean, I know that the new sort is definitely going to fix the homepage. I've got to see how we can address the category itself as well. The kind of non-category. It's a category and it's not a category at the same time. Clicking all products. Yeah, I see that, Shirley. I'm looking at it right now. Sounds like we have mostly Go Imagine veterans here today. We don't have a lot of new people. No, so Barbara, the all products works automatically. So on the Mosaic side, the all products button is just going to pull back all products based on the category list. So that's going to work fine on the Mosaic side. And as the homepage of the marketplace side on the homepage. I think the one thing that Shirley was mentioning is the all products link on the marketplace side goes to um, goes to a search page instead of like a category page within your shop. Do we have any other specific questions that are burning for everybody right now? Yeah. No, it's nothing major. Things have been pretty stable lately as well, which is good. What's up, Guy F? Me too. And Poitras. Do you have any specific guy and do you have any specific questions we can help answer? Have you started setting up and any roadblocks you hit? Anything in particular that comes to mind on setting up that you might like to know? What's up, Linda? Thanks for coming out of the shadows and saying hello. Welcome to our fun little community in the cloud. All right, Ann. Well, definitely rooting for you here. Hopefully, you get your first order soon. All right. Got about 5 minutes left here. Um, kind of a quiet day on the questions front. Some other things. Let me look see what else we have going on in development. I mentioned the custom sort, which I know has been one of the top items requested in our voting system. Um, we have more bug fixes going out. The social media page section is going out. We're extending the gift recipient message to 1,000 characters. So for the gift recipient message, more information we put there. That was one of the complaints we were getting, is that when people order as a gift recipient, their note to the gift recipient was only 250 characters. That's getting solved. The other thing that we're working on as well that is getting tested is fetching commercial rates for the USPS versus retail rates. That's actually in testing right now as well. I know for a lot of people that's what we've wanted, because right now when people check out and you're doing real time shipping, it is actually pulling the retail rate for shipping on how much it's charging. We're changing that to be commercial rates, so it'll actually pull the commercial rate. Welcome, Charles. I'm glad you're new. Vicky, you said you're still confused. Is there a specific thing we can talk about that's giving you a little confusion? Yeah, Sandy, that development spreadsheet was a brainchild of Steph. I helped her with what's in development, and she's populating it to make sure that people are informed of what's getting worked on. All right, Teresa, I'm glad you're learning a bunch from the office hours. So, Sandy, real time, it's still going to be real time. It's just going to fetch commercial rates instead of retail. Are you saying that you want to have a choice between if it charges retail rates or if it charges commercial rates? Yeah, I think it's going to change to commercial, um, mostly because that's what most people want. It's been kind of one of those things that's been coming up for years now, because everyone buys their labels from Pirate Ship and from Shippo and whatever site they're using for commercial rates. And we've had a lot of people complain, and some people who want to even give refunds because what they paid for shipping was maybe a little bit less than what our site calculated based on the retail rate. So I guess we'll have to look into, is there going to be maybe a toggle where you can choose between retail and commercial rates? I'm not sure if Etsy has that capability where you can decide if it's charging, which one it's charging. Okay. All right. So for the real time shipping, Etsy has that ability to decide if you're going to calculate real time, or I mean calculate retail or commercial rates. Interesting. Okay. The double pick thing, agreed with Guy. That was a question I forgot I had. Is that when you're uploading pictures, you're getting duplicates and you have to delete out the duplicate? That won't screw anything up. We have that as a bug fix that's coming out very shortly, though, that's going to solve that. So I know for some people, occasionally you upload a photo and you get a duplicate of that photo, and that's annoying if nothing else. So that's a bug fix that we have coming out shortly. All right. And I'll look into talking to our dev team about making a toggle on if it's retail or commercial rates. Other than that, if there aren't any other questions, I want to welcome again all the newbies, everybody who mentioned they're new. Welcome to our team. I hope you're enjoying the setup so far. Always come with your questions. It makes the office hours more entertaining when I can, answer questions and go into specific things. But we always love to have you here regardless, and I like to show as many updates as I can. So in that case, I am live at 1:00 Eastern every Wednesday. I'll be live again next Wednesday. So please join us. And thank you guys for everything. I hope you have a wonderful week. And wherever you are, I hope you get some warm weather. So thanks and have a good day. Bye now.